Hey everybody, this is John with Angry J Audio. We're going to do another Show Me Your Gear with one of my good friends, Mikey Mullins, formerly of Black Belt Preacher, one of my favorite projects that I've worked on here at the studio in a long time, and he's one of my favorite local players, great songwriter, great singer. He's got great tone, great player, one of my favorites around here, and I had to get him on the show, and he's got some awesome gear, so this is probably going to be a long one, but I'm excited about it. Mikey, man, ever since I've known you, this has been the guitar that I've seen you play the most. Sounds great, and that's the one that I think of whenever I think of your playing. Tell us about this one.
This is my, I believe it's a 2025 Gibson Custom Shop 1964 reissue SG. It's got the custom bucker pickups in it, and it's been my main one ever since I've got it.
Nice. No mods at all on it, just completely stock?
Completely stock. One thing I've done is I took the bar off of it because I never used it, and it got in my way.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not much of a bar guy myself, but man, it looks cool. This guitar this is like the main guitar. Is it like live and like on the recordings that you did with the band?
Yeah, I had no problems. Once I got this one, it was the only one that I would take to shows. So
right. I get that way too. Like I get a creature of habit type of thing. Like I get my hand used to like a certain neck profile. It's really hard for me to try something else. Mm-hmm. Like what draws you to the SG as opposed to like another Gibson shape?
I like the SG just because it's lighter. It don't kill your back playing 3-4 hours a night, and the access that it has to the higher up frets. Mm-hmm. I just think that, and it feels like everything. I mean, I don't know the whole specifics of it, but it's feeling like everything on SG is kind of shifted to the left a little bit, so it feels better in my hands personally.
Yeah, same here. It's like I'm a Les Paul guy, but I really envy the SG players because they have such ease of access up in that area and how lightweight it is. And you like eventually I'll probably make that transition, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Anything else about this guitar you'd like to tell us about?
No, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. How long have you had that one?
Got it in, well, about a year, I guess.
Okay, so it's pretty much been the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, I fiddled with Strats, Telecasters, Les Pauls until I got this guitar, and then after I got this one, I only played this guitar.
Right, yeah, I'm that way too. Show some sounds on that. I mean, it's great. You can hear this guitar all over the Black Belt Preacher singles that were released a few months back. That's one of my favorite guitars that's come to the studio. You gotta check it out.
All right, this is the bridge pickup. Spots to stay in is on the neck. It's just kind of got a warm tone to it.
Sounds great. It's got like a snap to it. It's like it's got like a poppiness to it. But it's still really like articulate, but it's like really warm.
Yeah,
that's cool. I guess we're gonna grab another guitar, guys. Check it out. All right, we're back with guitar number 2. We're staying on trim with the SG body shape. Tell us about this one, man.
This is my 2020 SG Junior. I picked up in Asheville, North Carolina, not too awful long ago. And I'd always wanted one, and I was down there and found one down there and played it, fell in love with it, and took it home with me.
That's cool. Was there a reason that you went for the P90s?
Just because of other people that play them, they seem to love them, and I wanted to try it out, and fell in love with it, took it home with me, and it's got its own thing to it. Yeah,
for sure. What I like about it is, you know, you have the SG body shape that you're used to on your other one with the humbuckers, the big sound, kind of more like rock oriented. But you know, if your hand is like used to that neck profile and you're used to playing that certain body shape, it kind of gives you the ability to keep the same feel, but you know, maybe like a more single coil type sound.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that if you really dial it in, you can make these juniors single coil sounding like Telecaster almost. So
yeah, you can fool people on records. I mean, you could, you know, like if someone played that on a record and told me it was a Tele, Okay, I believe that. Yeah, I think let's hear some of that.
Alright, so this is everything all the way up. Roll the volume off just a little bit, you can kind of get that. Tone. I mean, you can roll it all the way off if you want to. Kind of gets real articulate and sounds.
Yeah, it's got like this woody tone to it, but it's like got the quackiness of like a split position on a Strat or something on it. It's really cool. I love that one, man. I'm excited to get that one on a recording at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else you want to tell us about this one?
Not really, man. They're just kind of straight rock and roll. You kick on an overdrive and then. So.
Yeah, nothing fancy about those. Those are just straight rock and roll guitars.
Yeah,
100%. Cool. Let's check out another one. All right, we're back with guitar number 3. We're switching body shapes. We got a Strat here. What's going on with this one?
This is it's a USA made. I have no idea what year it is. It's whatever they were before they started having 50 different models of each one. It's just the American Strat. And this was my first, what I call real guitar. And for that reason, I will never get rid of it. But I love a Strat. I don't play Strats a whole lot. I love to listen to Strats, but I wouldn't really consider myself a Strat player. But when duty calls for one, I like to have one on tap.
Yeah. So what's an instance that you might go to a Strat as opposed to the SG?
Just whenever you want a Strat sounding.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever everybody has that, every now and then we want to pretend to be Stevie Ray Vaughan or something. 100%. Like I've always told people that Strats are probably my favorite sounding guitars. I just can't bond with them that way because as soon as I pick one up, I just do my worst imitation of Stevie Ray Vaughan
hard to get away
or
from
Mayer or
whenever you
something.
play one.
Yeah, but like I don't. In my opinion, I think that the neck position on a Strat is the greatest guitar position there is.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I think that the neck pickup is the greatest sound for the electric guitar. And I'm the same way. I don't think I could ever be a full-time Strat guy, but man, I wish I was. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, we recorded this guitar a little bit on a couple songs on the record.
Yep.
And at the time, it had lipstick pickups.
It did, yeah.
What's going on?
It's had several different sets in it. It had the stock. I have the paperwork and everything. The custom shop Fat 50s.
Oh yeah, those are good.
And I swapped them out for the lipstick pickups, Seymour Duncan lipstick pickups. And they were good, but they just wasn't exactly what I wanted. And then my lovely wife actually bought me these Mojo Tone Rene Martinez Strat pickups, and they've been in it for quite a while now.
That's awesome. Shout out Chelsea. So with the lipsticks, what made you put the lipsticks in there? Was it like a Rycooter kind of thing?
No, it goes back to the Stevie Ray Vaughan thing.
Oh yeah, he did.
Lipstick pickups in it, so I wanted to try that out.
It was like a sunburst one or something like that, like double bound body or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. I've seen that guitar. That's cool. So show us some of the sounds that you typically go with whenever you're on a Strat, because there's so many choices on the Strat. It's a really versatile guitar. So what's like your top 2 or 3 positions on a Strat?
Well, number 1, which we already talked about, is the neck. I mean, you can. You got the out of phase stuff's probably my 2 and 3. I like the neck middle more than the bridge middle, but.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like the 4th position better than the 2nd, but the 2nd one does have great ones. Like I think of Steve Gaines.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I think of the 2nd position. Yeah, that's essential. If you're going to the 2nd position, you got to play some of those licks.
Those are my main three. I mean, you can go to the bridge. The bridge is actually kind of usable in this. It's just it.
Yeah, that's manageable. A lot of times bridge positions on a Strat get like out of hand, but that's doable.
Then the middle, kind of underrated, but don't get used a whole lot. You can kind of do like the. Kind of like the Jerry Garcia.
Mm-hmm. It's a really even position. Like, I feel like people don't talk about the middle position on a Strat enough. It's really like, it's just really even. It's not too harsh on the top end, but it's not too muddy, because the neck position can get muddy on the lower strings. It's kind of the charm of it, but it also can get a little bit too flubby sometimes. But I feel like the middle position kind of evens, kind of meets in the middle. No pun intended.
Like baby bear's porridge.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. We're going to move on to amps. All right, we're back with Mikey. We're going to start talking amps. So I think this is one of 2 amps that we recorded on the Black Belt Preacher records. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So what drew you to the Dr. Z?
Nothing really drew me to it. I went to Mountain Music one day. I was wanting to end up with another Marshall, and went down there and I played through this, which is more Fender style, and I liked it so much that it's the one that I left with that day.
Okay. So you didn't really go looking for a Fender style amp or even a Dr. Z. You just kind of plugged it in, didn't have any preconceived notion about it, and just liked it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best stuff. So what I like about this one is that it has a 3-band EQ. It's kind of, you have like probably was it 20 watts, 22 watts, somewhere in there?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so that puts me in the mind of like a deluxe reverb, and what's great about that is you have a 3-band EQ, and that's a game changer whenever you're playing, you know, a single coil versus a humbucker. I mean, that really gives you a lot of flexibility. And we were talking about all of these volume and gain knobs on this amp. You care to fill me in on that?
Yeah, so this has the best volume setup of any amp I've ever seen. You've got your normal volume, you've got a master volume like most amps would have, but then you have another overall level amp. So you can dial this in whatever level you want it at as far as pushing it, and then you can turn it way down and it has the same level of breakdown.
Built-in attenuator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I guess you have your pre-gain, which is just labeled volume. You crank that to get your preamp, you know, cooking. Then you have your normal master volume, which is your power amp tubes, I assume. You get that to where it sounds great, and then you have an overall level. That's great because it gives you the flexibility of, in a gig situation especially, you can get your amp cooking in maybe an environment where you shouldn't be playing an amp at all and make it somewhat usable.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a really modern way of doing a tube amp.
Yeah.
You care to give us some sounds on that?
Yeah.
That's super quiet, but in the room here, that is super quiet. I mean, but it's got a great tone. So if you were in a bedroom, could you care to give us a little bit of that pushed front end and like show us how low that it can go, still keeping that cooked tube sound?
You can.
Yeah, diamond it up.
Diamond the whole way out.
Sounds great. And then, whenever you get your clean sounds, run that overall level back up. That sounds great. Yeah, so I know that this is one of 2 Dr. Z's that you're using. Whenever you're using them by themselves, what makes you go with this one as opposed to the other one that we've got over here, the Maz, that we'll talk about in just a second?
To me, this one, it has more of a, I like the clean sound because it's more Fender style based and has that Fender chiminess to it. But And then the other one, it's more Vox-like, so they pair really well together. So I guess just clean tone would be why I would run that one more.
Yeah. Do you find that one amp takes humbuckers or single coils better than the other?
Yeah. So this one works. I think it sounds way better with single coils than the Maz does,
Okay.
and vice versa.
Just the EQ of it, like overall? Okay. Good deal. That's the Dr. Z Cure, and we're going to show you the other one because Mikey normally runs a unison amp setup, just two Dr. Z's going at the same time, so we're going to give you a little bit of that. Check this out. All right, so we're on to Dr. Z number 2. As we said before, Mikey usually runs two Dr. Z's in unison. So what makes you, in the event that you do play one of these amps by themselves and not together, when do you tend to go for this one by itself?
Honestly, if I don't run them together, then I always will go for this one by itself. It's just my favorite out of the two of them.
Okay, good deal. So whenever I think of the Maz and the Cure, as Mikey said, this is more like a Fender style. The Cure is, so it's kind of got that traditional like mid scoopy, like a sparkly top end kind of sound. You know, the low end's really good on it. And this one tends to be like more British voiced, like very mid forward or really just smooth but barky mid range. So what drew you to this one initially?
Really just the Cure. Liked it, and I figured they're both Dr. Z's. This one would be just as good, and I played it and fell in love with it.
Yeah, I've had a few people come up and track the Dr. Z's, and especially the Maz. And every time that we record them, you just put a 57 on it, and the EQ is so good that it just comes out sounding great right off the mic. And whenever you play these two together, they just blend so well because this one has, you know, very present mid-range, whereas this one's a little bit more scoop. So the other one, you know, the other one makes up for what the other one lacks. And they blend really well together. Do you care to let us hear some of the sounds that you go for whenever you are running this one by yourself?
Yeah.
So this one has not as elaborate of a volume and gain setup as the Cure, but this one does have a master. So how does this one sound like whenever you get it like really cooking?
Oh yeah.
Let's check that out. Blow the house down if you run the master too hot on this one. Sounds great. It's like it's got a lot of gain, but it's got a lot of clarity. It cuts through the mix really well, but it's got a lot of sustain. It's right where it needs to be. It's not so much gain to where you don't have any dynamics, but it really, you can just run a guitar straight into the amp if you were just playing rhythm and just play straight up rock and roll. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out. I'm going to turn it over to Mark, and we're going to talk some pedals before we hear what Mikey usually goes for whenever he runs both of these Z's together. Before we do that, I'm going to put Mikey on the spot before I hand it over to Mark. And I want to ask him, what are you wearing on your wrist today? Me and Mikey are watch geeks, and whenever we're not talking guitars, we're usually talking watches. So we haven't talked about his watch today, so I'm kind of hitting him out of nowhere. So tell me what you got going on today. Wrist check.
I just got this not long ago. My Timex 1983 reissue.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Absolutely. I love it. It's got that like stretchy band, whatever you call that. Like I call it the Papal band. But they're so nostalgic for me. Like all the Timexes, all the Waterburys and the Easy Readers have that, and it's just so nostalgic for me. And I love a square case watch. If anybody cares to know what I'm wearing, I am wearing a Hamilton khaki Pilot 38 in blue. Pretty new to me, but I have not taken it off since I've gotten it. There's our wrist checks that no one asked for. Here's pedals.
Hey guys, it's Mark. I was up here hanging out. I figured I'd talk pedals because me and Mikey always geek out about pedals. So yeah, just walk us through your signal chain.
Okay. The signal chain is, if I can remember how I've got this wired up, I've got my Peterson tuner. This is my RMC Joe Walsh signature wah going into this Mutron Microtron, into this Farm Pedals Boost of the Dead, then to the Pedal Pong Cowboy King, which is like a hot rodded tube screamer, my Aluminum Falcon Piedmont Effects, into my Way Huge Red Llama.
And I'd like to stop you on the Red Llama too. You gotta tell the story because this is just the coolest thing of all time.
Okay, so the Red Llama is my all-time favorite overdrive, so much so that I got it tattooed on my arm. And then when the guy who did the tattoo, he posted a picture of it and tagged Way Huge, and Way Huge reached out to me and said that they were going to send me something. So waited around, got a package in the mail from Way Huge, and it was a 1 of 60, something like that, custom swollen pickle enclosures. It's I don't remember exactly what it's called. I don't have it with me today, but it's a 1 of 60 Way Huge fuzz pedal.
Man, that's awesome.
And amongst a couple hats and stickers and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't realize they sent you a full merch package. I thought it was just the pedal, which I mean, even cooler.
I really, like, I was expecting like a t-shirt or something like that, you know. I never in a million years thought that they were going to send me a pedal. But I actually, like, I got to talk through Instagram to George Trips himself, so that was pretty cool.
He's a legend.
Yeah. But from the Red Llama, we go into this Keeley Cosmic Country phaser, into the Surfy trim, then the Aquapus, and then into my reverb.
Okay. Say, yeah, just if you don't mind, walk us through a couple of the sounds with, you know, if you're running both amps at all times, like just your normal rhythm sounds or like any texture.
I normally, I only run 2 overdrives. I use my my tube screamer pedal as a boost most of the time, but my overall regular rhythm tone would be with a Klon style pedal. In this case, it's that Aluminum Falcon. But then if I want to get a little more hair on something, then I switch over to the Red Llama for more dirtier sound.
If you can get this on the camera, like the drop knob's almost all the way down.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to, like, you can really, like, you can kind of use this as a fuzz if you really want to. Like,
it's almost like a more mellow Big Muff.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
But then stick with those two, and then if I want to take a lead part, kick pedal. Going through everything. That's my overdrive section for the most part, unless I just kind of want more of a mellow, clean boost. That's a really cool pedal right there. The company that makes that, they're farmers during the summer months, and then in the winter they start making pedals for a living. So it's based around Jerry Garcia. It's got this switch right here is supposed to be the buffer that was in his Tiger guitar, and then this side of the boost is the Stratoblaster boost circuit that he had, and this is a like a preamp boost style that was in his Mutron that he would kick on sometimes.
Really cool.
What do you want to know about now?
How do you run your RV6 as a fellow RV6 user?
I am super boring when it comes to reverb. I just keep it on like that. So
A little bit all the
spring
time.
reverb, yeah.
Can't go wrong.
So what about the Aquapus? That's kind of a legendary delay pedal.
Yeah, it is the only delay pedal that I ever run. Again, I'm kind of boring when it comes to delay. I just keep it on that normal slap back.
Kind of like a fattener.
Yep.
Always on.
Yep.
Good deal.
And that surfy trim. That might be my favorite tremolo pedal.
Yeah, it's got two modes on it. It's got a brown and black. It's based off a Fender trim styles. I keep it on the brown just because I love Univibe, but I can never get a Univibe to cooperate for me. And I think that this is a really good kind of imitation of a Univibe that's more forgiving than an actual Univibe.
Yeah, that might be the most like versatile standalone modulation. You can get it into like Univibe phaser territory, or on the fast speeds, it kind of does like regular tremolo sounds.
Yeah, you
like,
can kind of get like that Leslie-ish sound to it. That's a good one. I love that pedal because it does everything that I need it to do. So. And then I got this phaser here. I don't really use it a whole lot, just kind of. Space it out a little bit. Keep that on.
super slow, like you almost feel it in the room more than you audibly.
Yeah, feel it in your chest almost. This pedal here is one of my favorite pedals. I don't use it nowhere near as much as I wish that I should, but I'm a big Grateful Dead guy, so I love that sound. Jerry Garcia envelope filter tone.
And I mean, I just gotta say it's cool too. You're using the new Mutron stuff. Like you hardly see it anywhere.
Yeah, I really want to get one of their phasers too, but
like even the new stuff's expensive, but incredible. Like if I had like $600, I'd be all over a biphase. But you talked about everything with the wah, right? Like like the RMC, like me or John neither really use wahs all that much, but I mean it's like they've got the reputation for like the best wahs in the entire pedal industry.
I love it. I had another wah that was my favorite until I got this one. It was the Gary Clark Jr. Dunlop Crybaby wah, and it's great. I would recommend it to everybody. This one is just kind of
that's voiced really well.
Yeah,
it's not like crazy woolly, but it doesn't get like so shrill and bright.
It sounds pretty close to what you would find in like a vintage Clyde McCoy style wah.
Man. You said that's the Joe Walsh one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll turn it back over to John. Final thoughts.
All right, so that's going to do it for Mikey. We got 2 SGs, a Strat, 2 Dr. Z's, and a very elaborate, cool pedal board. We're going to wrap up. Can't wait to do another one with some of the other guys around town. And I really appreciate everybody checking these out, supporting and sharing. It really helps the page grow. And I'm excited to do more of them and make more quality content for you in the future. You care to play us out, man?
Yeah.
Check Mikey out.